Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Taking a look at the cryptocurrency space here on CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin's currently at about 62,250. Ethereum at 2487. Had a couple of coins here did really well over the past week or so. Of course, there's a ton of news about Dogecoin. It has spiked up insanely high in the past 24 hours or 48 hours, and of course over the past week. But basically, today I wanted to go over kind of my strategy for trading a lot of these higher ranked altcoins. I do primarily hold a, a, a good chunk of higher cap coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, and Uniswap. But I also want to show you guys how I trade these as well. So I'm both an investor and a trader a little bit in this space. We'll pull up in the chart of Bitcoin here real quick. Of course, we know a lot of the gains can be made, of course, in Bitcoin, but you can do a lot better trading altcoins right now because they are more volatile and they basically outperform Bitcoin. You can see even XRP, up 54% in the past 7 days. I don't own an XRP because I don't really believe in this project, and all the hype and stuff around it is not really a good idea to get into at the moment because it's so far extended right now. But anyway, besides the point, we'll take a look at Bitcoin right now. Actually doing really well. Bitcoin's making higher highs. Essentially, you have a high here, higher high here, and an even higher high there. So still, of course, in a bull trend, very, very strong. Making lower lows. There's a low. Making higher lows. So there's a low. There's a higher low. There is a higher low, and we're currently finding support where the previous all-time high was, which is at about 61,380. So currently testing that as support. I do believe it will hold, and eventually we're going to make our way up. So we might chop sideways a little bit, hit this trend line. I believe we're going to go a lot higher. So looking extremely bullish here on Bitcoin. But I want to get to more of what this video is about today, trading some altcoins. So I've been trading a lot of these actually. Avalanche, Cardano, Tezos, Ethereum, Engine, Binance Coin, and I wanted to show you guys kind of what my strategy is. So on a lot of these coins, if they've already essentially left the support line here at the bottom, I basically just do general trend analysis or basic TA, and it has worked out very well for me. So basically, you find support lines, the resistance lines, and essentially you're just trading the ranges. In general, this is an ascending wedge, and it will eventually break out here in the next few months. But doesn't mean you can't just trade the range as well. On a coin like Cardano right now, I wouldn't buy this because it's so overextended. You can see that we just had this pump, and it basically just met the resistance point right here, and now we are consolidating back and forth a little bit. We'll see if we do end up coming back down to test this trend line again, or if we're just going to chop sideways from here and test the upper bound once again. But a coin like Dot or Polkadot is a coin that I'm watching very closely, actually. And I probably will enter a trade here with you guys, actually, because it has basically mostly been moving sideways. Basically the coins that are moving sideways and going up, respecting the trend lines, are really ones that I will look at buying. Polkadot being one of the top 10 coins. It's been around for quite a while, and it is really strong fundamental wise. So I'll actually be placing a trade on Polkadot here soon, but just want to go over a couple other coins here with you. If we want to look at Tezos, for example, I do own a bag of Tezos, but I am not currently trading this because, as you can see, we have this mega pump, and this makes no sense to buy right now because it has like basically gone parabolic. Like just because it's gone parabolic and it's gone up, we'll measure here um, from I guess we can say from there to up. We've gone up 81%. I mean, just because you get an 81% move up doesn't mean you're going to get another 81% move up. So on a lot of coins that have already pumped like this, I don't even touch them. It's just not worth the risk because I think the downside risk is greater than a further, spaceship rocket ship up to the upside for the moon, basically. So I would wait for this thing to potentially chop sideways, come back down, find support, and then head up higher. So I'm not really touching a lot of these right now. Ethereum has been performing really closely to Bitcoin, actually. BNB, we'll talk about that one for a minute. BNB has been ridiculous over the past couple weeks. Did make some really good trades on BNB, but I'm not currently touching it because it's basically doing the same thing. It's had an explosive move to the upside, and it's now consolidating. And I believe this could come down a little bit lower. So we'll see what ends up happening with BNB, but another one I'm not really touching at the moment. Let's take a look at Doge. Doge has been crazy recently. Not touching this one either because it makes absolutely no sense to. I mean, after a rocket pump up, you're going to find, you can already see this big freaking wick here, and you can see selling pressure coming in, which means this thing most likely is going to go down quite a bit. I mean, it makes no sense to be buying at these levels. I picked up Doge when it was significantly cheaper, around the 5-6 cent level, and sold it here recently. Done very, very well on Doge, actually. Anyway, we'll go back to Polkadot or Dot. So I'm actually going to place a buy order here with you guys because Dot is looking really good, actually. Although we have seen this big green candle here, ideally you would kind of wait until this consolidates a little more, hits the trend line again, and then finds its way up. I guess I can be a little impatient and pick up some Polkadot, but that's pretty much what I'm planning to do right now. So I trade on Binance primarily. I use a VPN to trade there. Of course, as a US-based trader, you can trade on Binance US, but I have the old version of Binance when I think Binance US didn't exist. So I'll pull up in my VPN and Binance, and we'll get started here. So you can see what I'm currently holding. Not too much of anything except StormX, some Tether, Swipe, and Uniswap. So let's buy some Polkadot. We'll go to Trade Classic, and let's search DOT. So we're going to do a Polkadot to USD trading pair. And I'm going to place an order here, actually. So I'll go down to about the 5-minute chart or so to place my order. And actually, you can see DOT has, like I said, had a pump recently. So waiting a little bit. So there's your pump on Polkadot just recently on the 5-minute chart. It wouldn't be a bad idea to wait a little bit for this to come down, actually, and then buy around this range. And so basically set a buy order down here and then wait for it to fill, and then you'll be riding this thing up a lot higher. But anyway, if we're going to trade or place a trade on Polkadot, I usually go down to the 1-minute chart, and if we want to buy around the current price, actually what I'm going to do is probably place an order a little bit lower because I like getting coins cheap. So I'm going to wait for this to come back down a little bit and probably place an order really can come down anywhere. So probably at this level actually, around. I'm gonna place an order around like right here. So at the $42.12 or $42.14 area. So that's exactly what I'll do. Go down to set a limit order. What did I say? 42.14. Let's do that. So we'll go to 42.14. And I'm actually just going to buy the remaining of my tether in my account, so which is about $2,200 worth of Polkadot right now. And that'll get me about 52 dot. So that's basically it, guys. We'll just hit buy, and we did a limit order, so we have to wait until this price level comes back down to the order that I placed. So the current price is $42.87 or 88 cents. I just have to wait for this to come down to $42.14, and then of course my order will be filled, and I'll own, of course, Polkadot. I am in a couple other open trades right now, StormX and XSP. I'm waiting for these to be filled actually. Went in on a couple of these earlier and have been doing pretty well on them. So that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for Polkadot to be filled, and then of course we'll own that and then sell it later. But that is pretty much it, guys. If you are interested in anything in the cryptocurrency space you want me to look into, or you want me to evaluate a coin, just comment below and I will do that for you guys. Let me also know what you guys are looking at trading right now. It's been incredible in this space recently. So much money to make. So quite an opportunity. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this update video and I guess / tutorial on how to buy on Binance a little bit. But let me know what you think, and like this video, comment, subscribe if you haven't. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.